captivating audiences everywhere they go, these multi-talent superstars have taught and performed around the globe. As a master acrobatic part-time world champion Lindy Hopper, he met Jules and turned her into a gypsy. Now they're known for adapting the slogan, "Come fly our friendly skies." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yuval Hart and Gypsy Jules. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Deco Speakeasy. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We have a live music with a jazz vocalist, a trumpet player, and a virtuoso violinist. We even have a magician. We're gonna do a quick Art Deco tour tonight as well. And before we start all of this, we're gonna kick off the night with a quick Charleston lesson so we can dance a little bit tonight. This is short, it's easy, anybody can do it. Let's get off the couch and let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have our heels out like so. And on one, we're gonna kind of click them in. So we go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. If you've noticed, I'm also rising up and down. I'm going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's do 2/8 of that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the next thing we're going to do is just a quick Charleston basic step, which is we tap our foot in the front and then we shift to the back. We tap our left foot behind and we shift to the front. Again, we tap our right foot, we shift to the front, we shift to the back, and then we tap our left behind and we shift forward. I'm going to turn around and Julia as well. So we're going to go tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. And if you want, you can add the twist, which is very characteristic of the Charleston. So now let's do the two together. Heels out. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We tap in front, shift, tap behind, shift, tap in front, shift, tap behind, shift. Now, the last thing we're gonna add is this. Looks kind of like a chicken showing his heels. So we're gonna do that. Start with the right leg. We go, 1 goes up, put it down. 2 goes up, that's the left. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For styling, we put hand on hand, the palm on the back of my hand, and I push down as I lift the heel up, right? Let's try that, 2/8 of that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's put the whole thing together. We started with our heels out and we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. And now the basic, here we go. Tap, shift, tap, shift, tap, shift. And now chickens. We go 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7. And you have a lot of time to practice tonight this. So now let's kick off the night with some live music by Stefan from 5 String Swing. Take it away, Stefan.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to start it off with a great classic tune called Lady Be Good by George Gershwin.
Wow, Stefan, good to see you again.
Absolutely.
For our next guest, we're going to need a special intro. Take it away. Captivating audiences everywhere he goes, this multi-talent artist has traveled and performed around the globe. With a blend of youthful charm and old-school swagger, this young man is an internationally known jazz vocalist and trumpet player. He started his career in Shanghai, China, and when he came back to the US of A, he greeted everyone with a good old "Hao Qiu Bu Jian," which means long time no see. Please welcome the one and only Kyle Gamberlin.
Hello, everyone. How's it going tonight? Woo.
Hey, Kyle.
Good to be
What do
here.
you have for
Thanks
us
for having
tonight?
me. Well, I've got something for all those lovely dancers I'm seeing out there, so let's get this music rolling, huh? I want to see that Charleston that y'all learned tonight, huh? I looked at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance make this romance too hot to handle. Stars in the night blazing their light can't hold a candle to your razzle-dazzle. You've got me running high and wide on a magic carpet ride full of butterflies inside. And why I wanna croon, wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, that old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love. At you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, that old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, for this next segment of the night, we have a special intro for a special guest. Take it away. Educating audiences everywhere he goes, this MDPL tour guide is one of a kind. Amassing over 60,000 views on the gram from one of his Art Deco tours, he continues to be a trailblazer in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of our very own, Howard Breyer.
Today we're in beautiful Miami Beach, Florida, where we'll take a look at the history and architecture of the city. Of course, Art Deco is the style of architecture most associated with the city. Miami Beach has about 800 Art Deco buildings, one of the highest concentrations of any city in the world. So we have a beautiful day for a walking tour, nice bright blue sky. So in honor of the good weather, I have a poem to recite. When wintry winds begin to blow and northern lands are wrapped in snow, leave sleet and chilling winds behind and hie to Florida to find bright sunny days and magic nights where never any snowstorm blights, where birds sing out their roundelay and flowers blossom every day. We're standing in front of the Congress Hotel, a typical small Art Deco building in Miami Beach. There was a big exhibit in Paris in 1925 that featured Art Deco architecture and design. People from all over the world went to that exhibit and brought Art Deco home with them. The Art Deco period here was fairly brief, from about 1935 until 1950. The Congress Hotel was erected in 1936. And I'll point out some of the features that are typical of Art Deco buildings in Miami Beach. First, the front facade is symmetric, meaning if you fold it in half, it's the same on both sides. It has a taller middle section and lower side sections. Next, you'll notice the ledges over the windows. The nickname for those here are eyebrows. They served a very important function. These buildings were erected without air conditioning. The eyebrows provide shade for the interior, keeping it cooler. You see the painted relief here. It's the main form of ornamentation on Art Deco buildings in Miami Beach. You'll notice a little curlicue pattern on the relief. It's a very common symbol on Art Deco buildings. It's called a frozen fountain. If you think of water coming up from the ground and curling away, that's what the symbol depicts. You'll even find frozen fountains on manhole covers in Miami Beach. Another feature you'll notice is that the building is 3 stories in height. There's a reason for that. In the 1930s, the Miami Beach city regulations stated that if a building was 4 stories or more, it needed an elevator. Follow me to the next stop on the tour. We're standing in front of one of Miami Beach's best-known buildings. It's commonly known as the Versace Mansion. It was home of the noted Italian fashion designer Gianni Versace in the 1990s. When he purchased the building, it was in bad shape. It had physically deteriorated. Versace spent $6.9 million for the property, then another $30 million renovating it. The style of the building is Mediterranean Revival. Mediterranean Revival architecture was popular in Miami Beach from about 1920 until 1935. There's about 300 Mediterranean Revival buildings in Miami Beach today. We're in front of the Hotel Victor, another great Art Deco building with a beautiful interior, including the terrazzo floor, a beautiful mural of the Everglades National Park, and some classic Art Deco chandeliers. Miami Beach is noted for its colorful buildings, especially those with pastels. Behind me is a great example, the Marlin Hotel. These tours are offered by the Miami Design Preservation League. You can find more information about the tours at its website, mdpl.org. Thank you for coming on today's tour. I hope to see you soon on one of our tours in Miami Beach.
Wow, I love looking at that video. Howard, there you are. You are like
Hello.
you're one of the MDPL angels, I call them. You guys really you bring everything together for Miami Design Preservation League. So let's go ahead. I have a few questions for you quickly. So the first thing is, I know that you run all these tours and I know that they're outdoors. What are the protocols? You guys wear masks? How does that work? Just so people get an idea.
Yes, we're using a number of safety protocols now, including what you mentioned. The tours are outdoors. Masks are mandatory for both the tour guide and participants. Hand sanitizer is available for participants both before and after the tour. And social distancing is maintained because the guides use a microphone and each person has an individual headset to listen so they can maintain a distance from one another.
And from what I understand, the tours are a little smaller now with COVID going on. So it's actually a really good time to get like more personal attention. Am I right?
Correct. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put you on the spot, Howard. What's your
Okay.
favorite building in Miami or South Beach?
Oh, I'd say my favorite building here is Old City Hall on Washington Avenue between 11th and 12th Streets. It's
So that's not even Art Deco.
It's not Art Deco. It's Mediterranean Revival, which was the style popular here before Art Deco.
Which I understand that you guys do tours for Mediterranean Revival as well. Am I right?
Correct. We do what we call on-demand tour. So if somebody is interested in that tour, focusing just on Mediterranean Revival architecture, they could find information on MDPL's website.
So I went to the website and I thought, okay, I've done the Art Deco tour already with MDPL. And then I saw a ton of other tours. Could you tell us what you were, because I saw a Jewish tour. I saw a ton of tours.
Correct. So in addition to the most popular Art Deco tour, there's the Jewish themed tour of Miami Beach. There's a tour called South Beach Scandals about nefarious activities that have gone on here. Again, the Mediterranean Revival tour, tour focusing just on Washington Avenue, and a tour on the walkability of South Beach.
So you also have a scandal tour,
Correct.
I hear, right?
Yes.
So about that, because we love scandals. I mean, all we can do is talk about it right now. So tell us a scandalous story that one could get on a tour with MDPL yourself as well.
Okay, I'll relate a story that probably not too many people are familiar with. We're stopping at the 5th Street Boxing Gym, which was a very famous gym at the corner of 5th Street and Washington Avenue. Muhammad Ali did a lot of his training during his career at the 5th Street Gym. And he actually won the heavyweight championship for his first time right here in Miami Beach in February 1964. While he was training for that fight here early in '64, the Beatles were on their first American visit. They made only 3 stops, and one of which was Miami Beach, and they famously went to the 5th Street Gym to meet Ali. But the scandal and what's on the scandal, I relate that on the Scandals tour, but the main focus of that stop is not on any of those very famous people. It's by a person named Benjamin Evil Eye Finkel. And Evil Eye moved to Miami Beach in 1938. He lived here till he passed away in 1978. He had 2 careers, both based out of the 5th Street Gym. His first career was as a boxer, but he only had a few fights. His boxing career did not amount to anything. He's more noted for his second career. And it was said that what Babe Ruth was to baseball, Caruso was to opera, and Charlie Chaplin was to the movies, Evil Eye Finkel was to the hex. For a total of $50 to $300 per fight, he would be hired by a boxer to put a hex or a spell on his opponent. And there was a big article about Evil Eye in Sports Illustrated magazine in the early 1970s. Sports Illustrated called him a boxing legend, a rascal who mixed 2 parts voodoo with 1 part fraud and lurched through life unburdened by honest labor.
So I got to tell you, I want his career, especially right now. Anybody that wants a hex or on someone, it works within reason. There's a 50-50 chance. So please call me if you're interested.
Sounds good.
So you have obviously all the other crazy scandals, Scarface and all that other stuff.
Correct. That's probably a more lighthearted scandal than most others on the tour.
Gotcha. Oh, I definitely got to take that one. So Howard, last question for you. How can people find you? How can people find a tour, any tour?
Okay, so for all the MDPL tours, more information can be found at its website, mdpl.org. And then if you click on the word tours on the main toolbar, you'll find information about all of them.
We'll have that floating throughout the night as well for people that are interested. We'll have that up there.
Okay,
thank you, Howard.
Good.
You're amazing, and we're gonna have you back because I know you have another amazing video. By the way, 60,000 views on Instagram. I can't buy a sandwich, and he's got 60,000 views on it. Good job, Howard. Thank you so much again. We're so lucky to have you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is going to be our virtuoso violinist, Stefan from Five String Swing. Stefan, what do you got for us now?
Absolutely. So, by the way, if you scroll up in the chat, I believe we had some questions about handicap accessible tours. Howard, if you get a chance, I'm sure that we'd appreciate some of that. So next, I have a beautiful tune by the amazing composer Irving Berlin called Blue Skies. Enjoy.
Wow, Stefan, thank you.
Thank you.
So amazing to hear your violin every time. And we're going to go back to our special trumpet slash singer, Kyle Gamberlin. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing great, Yuval. I got to say, I'm loving seeing all these dancers out there on the screen, but I got to give a special shout out to Jacqueline Bell. I think your dance partner is incredibly talented, and I would love to take some lessons, honestly. I know Yuval and Julia do their thing, but I'd pay money for that.
Are you kidding me? That mannequin taught me everything I know.
I thought it looked familiar. That makes so much sense. Well, let's. I'll give you another chance to take a dance there, Jacqueline, and everyone else too. This is a classic swing tune. Hope you enjoy. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. And then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands that I'm a man who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death, and all at once I owned the earth and the sky. But now that I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting until we die, Miss Jones and I. Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Mrs. Jones to me. And then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands that I'm a man who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death, and all at once I owned the earth and the sky. And now I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die, Miss Jones, and till we die, Miss Jones, and till we die, Miss Jones and I. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, 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 Kyle, amazing. It's so great. I'm so happy about that.
Thank you, Jane.
So our next guest keeps freaking us out every Deco Speakeasy, and the none other than the Red Aaron Gooder. We have a special intro for him. Take it away.
You know, I bet he could put a hex on somebody for some money.
Tantalizing audiences everywhere he goes, this globe-trotting phenom has been everywhere. From New York City's Carnegie Hall to the Théâtre des Châtelets in Paris, France, this illusionist has been performing up-close magic and confusing people since the tender age of 12. Get ready to be astounded, astonished, and perplexed for the one and only Red Aaron Gooder. Hey, Red. How are you, man? So let's re-find Red. He did a disappearing act on us. There he is. I think I found him. There he is. There you are. I need you to unmute yourself, Red. Unmute, Red.
Yes.
There you are. I
Sorry,
thought you played a magic trick on me.
I did. I played a magic trick on you. Sorry about that. What we're doing magic. I have something super fun today that everybody can be involved with. I'm pretty excited about it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to find an object, a small object, a ring, a coin, a piece of paper, something that you can hold in your hand and that no one can see which hand you're holding it in. Okay.
This is for everyone, right? The entire audience.
Everybody turn on your cameras and participate. The more people that play along, the more fun we're going to have. So get your object. Everybody show your object into the camera. Let's see it. Let's see it. Fantastic. Yes. Wow. Show everybody that you've got something.
Wow.
Fantastic. Now take your object and put it in one of your hands and take it out of frame. So everybody has an object. Everyone has a different object. Everyone has it in a different hand. And we're going to make a couple of choices. We're going to make a random choice. We're going to make a choice from memory. And we're going to make a choice by chance. So here's the first one, the random choice. I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. Any number at all between 1 and 10. And whatever that number is, I want you to change that object between hands that many times. So for example, I'm thinking of 3, I'd go 1, 2, 3, and then I'd keep it in my new hand. Switch now. Good, switching your object back and forth, your number. Great, everybody's got different numbers. Everybody has it in different hands. Now, something from memory. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, you're going to think of that object and you're going to associate it with somebody. So if you have a ring, maybe you associate it with the person who gave you that ring. If you have a coin, maybe it's the president on the coin. Or if you have a piece of candy, maybe it's just food. It doesn't have to be somebody. It could be anything you want. But what I want you to do is I want you to spell that word and with each letter, switch it back and forth. So I'm going to go F-O-O-L, no, D. And then I have mine in a new hand. Everybody do that now. So everybody has it in a new hand. And don't let me see, take it off the camera. Don't let me see which hand it's in. All right, the last one, this is by chance. By chance. If by chance your object is now in your left hand, you're going to spell the word left, L-E-F-T. If by chance your object is in your right hand, you're going to spell the word right, R-I-G-H-T. And spell that word now and switch your object with each letter. All right, everybody's switched. Everyone made different choices from memory by chance at random. I want everyone to lift up their hands into the screen. Everyone show your hands in the screen just like this. Just like this, fantastic. And I want you to open up your right hand. Slowly open up your right hand and show everyone that there's nothing in your right hand. Everyone wiggle your fingers if there's nothing in your right hand. And now take your right hand out and open up your left hand and show that everybody got it in their left hand. Give me one of these if that worked for you. Yeah?
Yeah, that was a fun one. I like the whole.
That means, what does that mean? That means, hold on, let me see here. Let me get back to my laboratory. That work for you? Give me a wiggle again. I got to see here. That work for everyone? Fantastic, Yuval. Thank you so much. I got another trick coming up for you guys. It's a brand new trick that I've never done before. I'm really excited to show it to you guys.
Wait. When you say never done before, you mean you invented it? You created it?
This is a brand new trick straight from the mind of Rhett Gooder that's only been performed once for one small party. This will be the first public performance that it's ever seen, not just by me, but ever in its life. And you guys will be here for it. I'm very excited.
I'm definitely scared now. That's for sure. I'm definitely scared now. Thank you, Rhett. We'll see you in a few minutes, like 5 minutes. So I'm getting ready for that. And I guess we'll go back to Stefan from 5 String Swing because I think it's time to do the Shim Sham.
Shim Sham.
Absolutely. All right. So this is the Shim Sham. If you know the dance, go for it. If you don't know the dance, you could dance anything to this too. All right. Here we go. The Shim Sham. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. Tain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. That's what gets results. You can try hard, don't mean a thing. Take it easy, then your jive will swing. Tain't what you do, it's the place that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. What you do, it's the way that you do it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you say it. Tain't what you do, it's the way that you say it. That's what gets results. Tain't what you croon, it's the way that you croon it. Tain't what you croon, it's the way that you croon it. Tain't what you croon, it's the way that you croon it. That's what gets results. If you're lonesome and on the shelf, it's your own fault. So just blame yourself. Take what you say, it's the place that you say it. Take what you croon, it's the time that you croon it. Take what you do, it's the way that you do it. That's what gets results. Thank you.
Amazing. So now we're going to move straight to Kyle, right? Kyle Gamberlin.
I'm ready. Here I am.
You got it, Kyle. The stage
Wonderful
is yours. Take
shim-shamming,
it away.
folks. Let's slow things down just a little bit, at least comparably. Not exactly a ballad by any means. This is one of my favorite tunes to sing to people about being in the pandemic. We're all stuck at home. I'd love to come hang out with you sometime. Check this out. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire, while the breeze on high sings a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire, right under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon that's burning above. Suzanne, you'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. Well, you would be so nice to come home to. You'd be so very nice right next to the fire, while that breeze on high, yeah, it sings a lullaby. You'd be all that I could ever desire, under stars that chilled by the winter, under an August moon that keeps burning above. Well, you'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to come home to come home to and love.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you so much, folks.
So our next guest is Red. There he is. There you are, Red. And I understand that you need. I understand you need a special guest for this one, right?
Well, I want everyone to think of their favorite candy bar. My favorite candy is a Lifesaver Mint. Check this out. Can they see me? All right. Now I won't have Zoom breath. Zoom breath is dangerous. I want everyone to think of a candy bar, your favorite candy bar. And I want everyone to have a really clear image of this. So if you have your phone next to you, get it out and search for whatever candy. Don't say it out loud. Don't put it in the type. Kyle, You're wonderful, by the way. Such a pleasure. I get to do magic, but I get to be part of the magic as well. Oh, sorry. So candy bar, you're all thinking of a candy bar. You might have a picture of a candy bar. It's very important you have a very clear picture, and you've all picked somebody to help me out here.
I'm gonna choose Rachel Locke because we haven't had her for any magic tricks. So there she is right there. And you could spotlight her if you need. I can remove her. Oh, and there's Jeff. Rachel, you can unmute yourself. Feel free. There you are.
You gotta, okay, you.
I got my phone. I'm unmuted.
Oh, fantastic. And you're thinking of a candy bar? And you
Lots
have
of
a
them.
very,
I'm trying to focus on one.
just
like
one, and
them.
you have a very clear image, right?
You can't see it.
I can't. I don't want to see it. I want to see it in your mind. I'm going to try to read your mind. And just to be clear, you didn't give me any hints earlier on or anything like that to what candy bar you could possibly be thinking of, right?
No.
Right.
No, but I think I might have picked the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I want you're just thinking of a candy bar, right? And I'm going to try to read your mind. So this is going to be very simple. I'm going to actually, I'm going to have you help me out. No, hold on. I'll have you actually join me here. All right. I'm going to, yes, this makes it much easier for me to read your mind. So I want you to think of the candy bar that, that you're thinking of. And I want you to think of the color. Okay.
Oh.
The color of the
okay,
wrapper, not the bar. The bar is probably brown, yeah?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, well, we shouldn't make this hard. Hold on, I want you to completely clear your mind, and there's a little bit of going on in there. So just come a little closer to the screen for me. Fantastic. Let me get some of this out of the way first.
Nice.
Okay, nope, not that.
Yes, that's what happens when you get volunteers.
Come closer again. Come closer. Yes. Good. Yes. Right. Yes. No. This is wrong. This is. You can have those back. Okay. Really clear your mind completely and think about your candy bar. You thinking about it? Come closer. Don't move. This will only hurt a little bit. I think. Yes. For the first time, tell us, what candy bar are you thinking of?
No.
No, I don't get to tell you yet. You have to show me.
What are you thinking of?
I don't think it looks like that.
What is it?
I don't know. What is that one?
You tell me first.
That's not the picture I saw on the internet.
What was it?
It was too easy. The Mars rover and everything gave it away.
The Mars rover. This is the new wrapping for the new Mars bar. Is this the candy bar that you were thinking?
Version.
What's that?
I went for the 1920s version.
I went for the 2020s version.
You updated my mind.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
But you got it. Absolutely.
Oh,
Did I make it too easy?
All right, goodbye now.
So that was, oh my God, that was what she chose. That's crazy.
Yes, it's delicious
Red,
too.
you literally went into her mind, like physically. That's crazy.
Rachel,
does your brain hurt right now?
It feels better without the chicken, quite frankly.
You're welcome. I'll send you a bill for that.
Red,
good
I love
insurance?
this. I love
like
this.
those candy bars. Good choice. I mean, good mind reading. Good choice.
Thank you.
Well, I love this new. So you invented this one, right, Red?
Yes,
This is
new
completely.
trick of my invention, pulling candy bars out of people's brains.
Well, I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed with this one. Really
you.
impressed.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And we'll see. And of course, we're gonna bring Red back every time we have a chance. Our next guest is back to Kyle Gamberlin.
That's me.
That's you, Kyle.
So happy to be back.
What
Feels
song
like
do
I've
you have
been
for
gone
us
forever.
now?
I tell you what, I'm so glad that Rhett did not pull anything out of my head. I'm not sure this show would have continued to be PG.
No, it wouldn't be. That's why we didn't pick you, Kyle.
I mean, there's a reason. Jazz music does crazy things to your heads, folks. Don't do jazz. Well,
Don't
folks, I'm
jazz.
gonna take it way back to close to the 1920s. This is gonna be something for you to do, Charleston. I wish I would have brought my Spike Lee noises with me, but I'll be able to make it without. Check this out. Suzanne, you nailed it! Goodbye, Tootsie, goodbye. Well, Tootsie, don't cry. That little train that takes me away. Away from you, no words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, Tootsie, and then hey, do it over again. Well, I'll never fail. Watch for the mail, and if you don't get a letter, well, you know I'm in jail. Well, don't cry, Tootsie, don't cry. Goodbye, Suzanne, goodbye. Woo! Remind me to never do a sweepstakes with Suzanne in the crowd to make him guess the name of the tune. Yikes.
Oh, that was great. I mean, I danced really
Thanks so
fast.
much,
I
folks.
love these fast beats that you got going on, Kyle. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And we are going to have Stefan, the virtuoso violinist, come right back.
Absolutely.
There you are.
I've got a tune that everybody will know, made famous by Frank Sinatra.
Wow, Stefan, amazing. It's
Thank
so
you
great
so
to hear
much.
all of
And-
you. I've missed you guys. It's been a while.
Absolutely. And shout out quick to my student Lucas, who was playing along with his ukulele. It's a great song.
Oh, so that was
Absolutely.
Lucas.
Go,
Okay,
Lucas.
Yeah.
wonderful. I actually had him spotlighted there. That's
I
great.
saw it was fantastic.
So you're inspiring young talented kids to do this to play music, which is really amazing. Thank you,
trying.
Stefan. So our next guest is actually the executive director of MDPL. No big whoop. He just makes all of this happen. Daniel Cerraldo, what do you have for us?
Well, thank you, Yuval. And by the way, you're the one in your team who really makes it all happen. All I really have to do is put on the bow tie and have a great evening. So I wanted to say thanks again to Yuval and Jules, Stefan, Kyle, Rhett, Howard, and everyone who's dancing and enjoying their night. I think none of us thought a year ago that we couldn't be in Lummis Park or at the museum dancing in person. But I give so much credit to the team here who put together this virtual concept, which frankly, I think it's allowed us to connect with our members much more far and wide than even in person. So if you like what you're seeing, please consider, if you're not already, becoming a member of the MDPL on our website. and the address is there. We also we're open still, the museum 9 to 5, Friday through Monday. We have our Women's Suffrage Centennial exhibition. It's coming into its last couple weeks, so if you haven't gone there yet, we would definitely recommend you checking that out. And then we are announcing our new exhibition, which is going to be all about Maurice Lapidus, the famous Miami modern MIMO architect, best known for the Fontainebleau, but he has a whole amazing real retrospective of architectural work that he did through a 50+ year career. So we have a fundraiser for that also that we just launched on our webpage, mdpl.org. So any way you can help us keep our programs free and fun for the public, we would appreciate it. And thank you once again to everybody.
Well, thank you, Daniel. Really, honestly, I'm so grateful that we have you. The connection between the dancers and Art Deco, and now adding these Howard, the tour guide, and we're gonna have different tour guides coming on to talk about different stuff. It's so right down our alley. So this is such a beautiful addition that you added onto this show. So thank you for that. And I think we have time for like basically one more song and say goodbye. So I'll have Kyle sing the last song for us. How do you feel about that, Kyle?
I feel pretty good.
Okay. Take it away, man.
I feel pretty good, folks. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming here. I love seeing the energy. It's such a blast being a forced homebody to see everybody's creativity and making sure they have a wonderful night. Great job to Stefan, to Red, to Daniel, to Yuval and Jules. Everyone makes this such a great show. Let's celebrate that. Sing along if you like. Well, hey, everybody, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Don't sit there mumbling, talking trash. You wanna have some fun, you gotta spend some cash and support the MDPL. Support that MDPL. Yeah, you heard me, folks. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let those good times roll. Just tell them the joint is closed. So let the good times roll. Let those good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Now say after me, I want to hear you at home. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let me see you mouth it. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. I want you to sing this next one. I like this change I made. Here we go, folks. Well, support the MDPL. Support the MDPL. They got lots of free shows. You know, anything goes. They keep bringing me back. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Woo! Have a great Friday night, everybody. Thanks so much.
Oh, wow. So amazing. Thank you. That was so great. I want to thank, again, a few people. I want to thank Kyle. We're going to put them on one by one. I think you saw some of them on the spotlights. We're going to have Kyle, and we had Stefan. There you go. I just thought I added him, and then I removed him. So that means it. And I'm adding There you go. There we have it, and we have Daniel. And I don't think Howard is here anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a virtual bow. These were your special artists plus Howard. Hands up, and we're gonna take a virtual bow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We had such a great time with all of you, and we can't wait to see you. We have special stuff happening in the coming months, so please stay tuned to all the events that are happening on MDPL and our Deco Speakeasy. Take care, everyone. We had a great night with you.